This is KARE-11 News Saturday.
Welcome back. The sights and sounds. Wine lovers will be in high spirits next weekend when the annual Minnesota Monthly Food and Wine Experience returns to the Convention Center, filled with the latest and greatest in culinary trends. It is billed as the most delicious weekend of the year. And we're delighted to have Brianne Bauer with Minnesota Monthly Magazine here with us this morning to talk about what is new for 2010. I'm going to ask you the big question right off the bat. Are there still tickets?
There are still some tickets available. Saturday is always the hot seller for the weekend. So if you want to go Saturday, get your tickets now. And Sunday, there's still tickets available too. Okay,
we'll talk about how they can go about getting those tickets in a moment. Let's talk about this particular weekend. How has it and why has it grown to be just kind of this Super Bowl of food and wine?
Well, you know, Minnesota Monthly Magazine has been doing this event for 16 years, and we feel like we've perfected it. This is going to be a great year. Lots of new stuff. We have the Sweet Spot, which is cakes, truffles, cupcakes, and more. Really indulge your inner sweet tooth. And we also have the barbecue pit, where if it can be grilled, marinated, charred, or rubbed, you can find it there.
It's happening at the Convention Center, and you guys spread it out over a couple days.
Yes, it kicks off Thursday. This coming Thursday at Macy's downtown with Macy's Gourmet Gathering, 4 floors of flavors and fashions, which will be fun. And then it resumes at the Convention Center Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, and you go from lunch to dinner, and of course, for people like me, someone like me, I go to the liquor store, and if I need a wine, I always say, well, can you help me? You guys have everything there.
There's over 400 wines to try, and this is perfect because I'm just like you. I go to the spirit store and say, oh, will I like this wine? Will my guests at my party like this wine? And this is really the best event where you can taste all these different wines, take notes, and go home and keep that in your notebook for later.
How many vendors are we talking about?
Over 200, so you can really taste the best of the Twin Cities next weekend.
You brought in a couple things here. What have you brought in for us this morning?
Some great new products at the show. We have lots of chocolates, like I mentioned, at the Sweet Spot. This is called Divine Chocolate. It's a really dark chocolate, kind of bitter, but really healthy for you.
Very much.
Peace Coffee, which is fair trade and organic grown coffee, which is great. And then this is the unique juice I was telling you about. It has the same anti-aging and longevity ingredient found in red wine. And in this one bottle of juice, it has 27 times that same ingredient.
And I'm one of those people, this being the early part of the year, trying to watch what I eat and drink. And I'm looking at that. 3 carbs, 3 grams of sugar, and as you said, like the anti-aging stuff there. So Belinda told me earlier today that I'm looking very old compared to the way you worked together in 2002. So
just have one bottle and takes 10 years off.
I'm going to hang on to that. What else have we got?
We got this snappy dog salsa, which is delicious, and then also this marinade, which is very low sodium, which is kind of rare for marinades, so that's great.
And the star, of course, along with the food, the wine.
The vino.
And, you've got a couple different experiences in the way people can get exposed to that. Some is lunch, some is a dinner.
Yes. We have some 5 great wines here, and actually one of the biggest trends we're seeing at the show this year is wines from Washington State.
I read that in the magazine.
Yeah,
what's happening with Washington State?
I think it's just they're bringing out some really good years, a great assortment from their reserve collection, so you're really going to taste a variety. But we also have our Best of Show and Best Value competition, which is a blind taste testing taking place this Tuesday with sommeliers throughout the Twin Cities, wine experts. So they do the Best of Show, which is wines above $20, and they're valued up to $200. It's crazy. And then the Best Value wine is wines under $20, so you can taste the high-end wines and the low-end wines.
All right, what are we talking about to gain access to the food and wine experience?
Just go to foodwineshow.com and you can get tickets, find out what vendors are going to be there, what restaurants are going to be there. So you can really taste a lot of these restaurants without leaving your house or stepping into a restaurant or footing the bill.
And if you need to do your scouting report before the event itself, of course, pick up the magazine.
Absolutely.
Now you've got all the information right there. All right, let's tell people about the food and wine experience. It's taking place next Saturday and Sunday, February 20th and 21st at the Minneapolis Convention Center. For more information about tickets and the show, go online to KARE11.com and click on the Saturday show page. Of course, we have created a direct link to the website. Brianne Bauer, thank you so much for coming in this morning. We're back right after this.